Hey, welcome back to 2A Wolf. Gonna fix the fishing poles. Hey, welcome back. Oh, and I got the awning fixed. I think I told you guys that last video I posted, all that was all bent up. So I got a new rod and I got some poles fixed. I got that all done. But so on the fishing poles, I have the standard fishing pole racks to hold obviously the fishing poles. I really didn't like it, but I seen that so CJ had some kind of cool stuff that he did with PVC pipe, and it got me thinking, and I seen somebody else use PVC pipe to hold that. So I think I'm gonna take those off and I'll show you what I'm working on. So I did one prototype, and basically you'll get the idea. So the reel will slide in and then rotate down. So then I'll get this all cleaned up, and I'll put this and bolt it to, I don't know, a piece of wood or steel or something. And then that way the poles can just slide in there and lock into place. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and do that. Okay, so I just need to make up 4 of those and dress them up, get them cleaned up, and then figure out a mounting solution. Okay, so as far as the fishing poles go, went ahead and figured it out. So I went ahead and painted them black, and basically I cut that slot out like I showed and kind of did a lockdown. Now, the cast pole is gonna be a little different because it can't do that, but so I set up the tip holder so that way the pole can't go forward to let the long enough handle to come out. So that can't come out unless you take this out first. So I did find that the foamies, better see if you can see it. I got the bolt underneath the foamies. You can take these out, put the bolt in, tighten the bolt down, and shove this back in. So got that in. I had enough room to put the oars back up, so when I have the pontoon frame up on top, I can still have the oars with me. So I went ahead, and a couple of reasons to save room. I stacked the fishing poles enough where this one can't come out unless that pulls out. This one can't come out unless that pulls out, because I figured if I'm at the site, I'm gonna need them all anyway. So I would have to take the top one out first, take this out second, third, and fourth. That way the poles can't fall out while traveling. And if somebody comes up and wants to take a pole, they have to take one at a time. But you have to realize that, you know, the eyes get stuck in there. Some people say, well, the poles, aren't you afraid of somebody stealing it? Not really. Rarely do I leave the truck unattended. If we go anywhere, I'm gonna put the poles in the back because I can lock the camper box up. So I'll be able to lock them up if I'm gonna leave them unattended. In the small town that we live in, I would feel comfortable leaving this set out overnight. Nobody's gonna steal it. And these poles are not terribly expensive, so it is what it is. But if I'm gonna leave the truck unattended, I'll lock them up. So it makes it harder for you know, the people who, if you really want to get it, you can cut the lock, rip the lock off the door, whatever. It is what it is. So I got that done. I think it turned out pretty good, and that's the way our summer setup is going to work. Okay, so that concludes it for the fishing poles, and make sure you hit the share, like, and subscribe. Now next week we're going to be doing this muffler change over, and that's going to be pretty exciting. So anyways, thanks for following along on Two-Way Wolf. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and we'll see you next week on Two-Way Wolf.